How do we use social media to grow our influence, to grow our business, our bottom dollars? What does that look like? Because I often hear people say, well, how can we measure ROI when it comes to social media? And I'm not sure that that's the right question. How do you see it?
Well, first of all, let me backtrack. So you asked for the link for the symposium. Is that correct?
Yep, you got
All
it.
right. I will find it while we're talking. Um, so ROI on social media is challenging, just like it's challenging for most marketing that isn't lead driven. And I think that is why a lot of agents and professionals don't stick with it because they don't see, everybody wants to get rich quick. Everybody wants immediate return, but that doesn't exist. And so just my opinion, you have to take it from those who actually execute and actually have done it and actually seen the results. So, for me, it took a good 2 to 3 years before I started realizing it. And it was about year 4 or 5 when not only we grow, but we kind of hockey sticked. And it's just a level of consistency and being basically ignoring the fact that you don't feel like you're getting seen. You don't feel like it's doing anything, and you just have to power through.
Well, part of that's also you getting comfortable and finding that right voice, the right niche in what you're doing, right? And that comes with the consistency and continually posting.
Yeah.
And sometimes we never find that voice or niche because we just don't post enough, right?
That's a good point. And I think that testing is something that not a lot of people do enough of. You and I do it all day long, every day, right?
That's because we feel good sucking at things.
Well, I mean, part of it is, what we do. And, obviously I always tell people, it's like, don't use us as a comparison because we're doing it for different reasons. However, we got to this level because of what we've done. And, there's so many different examples of people, but I think what you said is great because there's no one way to skin this cat. Not one, right? There's some people that are crushing it at social media that do it like Austin Armstrong. Let's use him as an example.
Yep.
The guy is all in on a niche topic, doing social media topics. Then you got somebody like me who's all in, who's been all in, sharing basically my life, right? It's just authentic. It's the day to day. I don't know if you haven't seen my TikTok today, I'll share it to my stories. My wife and I were in the gym this morning and I go up behind her and slap her on the ass. And because I know I'm going to get a dirty look. And actually she retaliated by trying to hit me where it counts. But that's the kind of stuff. And you might be thinking to yourself, oh, okay, that's cute. And that's funny. And that's maybe stupid, but that's what I share. Like I share my life because the people that follow me get to know me, feel like they know my wife. They feel like they know me. They feel like they know Winter. They know my kids. Right. And it completely changes things. So, and like you said, there's 10 million, ideas and ways that you can do this. But when we talk about finding your niche, it's the way I teach it, the way I preach it is that if you force it, and if you try to do something that doesn't come easy or doesn't come natural, or you find yourself having to spend too much time creating the content, well, then it's probably not a sustainable strategy. Right. And so my opinion is that for so many professionals, they want to come on social and be like someone that they see. And, you can use a Brad McCallum or a Ken Posek, the guys like this that are doing it at a very, very high level professionally, but that's really hard to duplicate. That's really hard to sustain. It's really hard to duplicate. And so my opinion is you're overthinking it. And whatever it is that you do in your life, and if that is part of your work, that's fine. Make that a niche. But, whatever it is you're doing, it becomes very easy to create content around the things you're already doing. Then it becomes an extension of life and it's less work. It's easier. And you're going to find your tribe, right? People that are into your stuff.